No, we can't do that. Of Live Film Festival. We really appreciate. And our theme is disrupting the narrative, which is amazing. And to disrupt the narrative, we need partnerships. One of our biggest partners and sponsors for this particular event is none other than the Kenya Film Commission, that is empowering filmmakers in this country, not only in the boardrooms, but also in the grassroots.
And another supporter and sponsor for this event is Amnesty International. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I've been from learning institutions, the Moi universities, the Kenyatta universities, all these institutions, they are playing a role in imparting and growing the culture of film. And one of our sponsors is Talanta Institute, which is very critical and very keen to make sure that we're churning out filmmakers who are on top of their game. Definitely. And the other sponsor should be the sponsor. So what we're going to do, the 7th edition, we'll have Ever Ready with us. But the second, the last sponsor.
I like your creativity. The next sponsor is...
Yes. And that's the thing. I think the microphone only understands Francais when you want to introduce...
Merci, French Embassy. Thank you so much for supporting Lake International Pan-African Film Festival, 6th edition. And last but not least?
Yes, and last but not least, actually we have Zidi. And ningependa kukuzidishia hii microphone. You can just have this one. I know it's a little bit handful. Let me have the faulty one, okay? Izidi kupelekwa huko.
Zidi nayo.
Zidi charge your battery, all right? Thank you very much. So Zidi is also part of our sponsors, and they are very critical, especially empowering us in the digital training aspect. Because as filmmakers and generally, everything these days is digitalized. So as filmmakers, how can we utilize the digital space to make it easy and also convenient for us to sell our films?
To the winners, the awards that have been given, please keep winning, keep making films, keep disrupting the narrative.
Definitely.
And transitioning to the next phase of this event, we want to take this opportunity to collaboratively invite
the one and only, who was, like it by the way, Unanita Mom. You know that marking.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. So at this particular moment, we'd like to welcome the one and only Dr. Zipporah Okoth.
Dr. Zippy Okoth.
Dr. Zippy. Mpigeni makofi. Mpigeni makofi. Mpaka Afrika. Amazing. Kama singeimba national anthem, ungenifukuza hapa.
Kitambo sana.
The floor is yours.
You know, thank you so much. Hey, let me step ahead a bit. Some of us have voices that don't need microphones, but because of protocol, we will use the microphones. All protocol observed, I'd like to thank you all for being here. We'd like to thank all our guests. We have got the CEO, Kenya Film Commission, who is directly in touch with this festival. Mr. Timothy Owase, thank you for being here for all these years. We have got the CEO, Kenya Film Classification here. And we have got our chief guest today, Mr. Donald Otoyo, the director for the PPMC, Presidential Music Commission. Thank you for being here. He is here to represent Honorable Ambassador Amina Mohammed, the CS for Sports, Culture and Heritage. We'd like to say thank you for being here. To all our guests, all protocols observed, we just want to say thank you. Our guests from South Africa, Tanzania, Uganda, delighted to be at this point in time. It is during COVID, but we can proudly say that this is one festival that did not stop last year, and we said we are not stopping this year, and we are not stopping next year. It is hard, it is tedious, it is mind-boggling. I don't know, it's draining, but we are not stopping. We were born to struggle. Cindy. So I'd like to thank our sponsors, the Kenya Film Commission, who, this is now family. Kenya Film Commission has been with us for the last 6 years. And we'd like to thank the Kenya Film Commission for their support every year throughout the festival. They have supported us in every... Just wave at us, apart from the CEO. Yes, thank you. To Nawakilisha, thank you. You are family. Amnesty International Kenya. Amnesty is our partner. As Legacy Arts and Film Lab, we can proudly say now that Amnesty is our partner and we are members of human rights. So thank you so much for coming through to sponsor this category of Amnesty LIPFF Student Found Film Challenge, because it is important to teach people about human rights at a very early age, and it is not just about going to the streets. Human rights is about understanding that the person sitting next to me has a right to life and has a life to be had and has a right to express themselves. And I think it's important that we learn that. The French Embassy Kenya have also supported us in many ways for the last 6 years, and I just want to say thank you. Talanta team. Where is Abu Melita? Okay. We have Nicholas Adongo. Okay. And we have Ngobia Benson. Hey. There are people who have got cheerleaders and there are people who have got leaders. Yeah. Abu Melita. Okay. That's why we have a team, so that some stay outside to ensure things are going well all around. So this is our festival team with us, and for believing in LIPFF. Thank you for believing in films in African languages. Thank you also for continually submitting films to these festivals, because without submissions, we wouldn't be here. And thanks for the support, just for being here and for sharing the word around. Thank you so much. Okay. LIPFF this year, we had a lot of events. We had workshops, we had panel discussion. Kenya. This is a festival about African languages. This year, we had 16 film submissions, 15 countries submitting to the LIPFF festival. And we had got many submissions despite introducing a submission fee. So for the first time after 5 years, we thought this festival needs to start having self-sustainability in its ways. And we introduced $10 submission fee. And we are glad that people believed in this festival enough to pay a submission fee and send quality films. So we just want to say thank you for continually believing in it. We will keep it at that price.
Gentlemen, good evening. In the spirit of the theme of this festival, I would like to conform with the disruption theme. Thereby, I won't go to my speech because it's a very long speech. Therefore, I am disrupting my own speech first before we proceed. Yeah. It's true that for the past 1 year plus, we've all been disrupted by COVID, but that did not stop filmmakers to actually create content that found its way to the Lake International Panafrican Film Festival. Mine from Kenya Film Commission is to encourage you that from the COVID disruption, we actually as filmmakers saw an opportunity. We saw an opportunity by taking time to come up with stories, do research, and develop stories that can be able to traverse nations. I therefore congratulate all those who submitted their entries to LIPFF this year and encourage you to continue doing this. At Kenya Film Commission, we identified various areas that were disrupted. The way we consume content, how content is being created, monetization, application of technology in the content creation, and so on. I therefore take this opportunity to thank the festival organizers led by the director of the film festival, as well as the entire team that was behind the programming of this festival. Indeed, I've been following, and I must confirm that the networking opportunities that the festival provided cannot be rivaled, so let's continue. I know our MC insisted earlier on today that we need to network. Don't just come here and go away without having known your neighbor by name, by what they do and so on. Because when we network, then we increase opportunities for ourselves. Let's continue doing this. We at Kenya Film Commission, we commit, and I represent my board here and my staff, that we are here and committed to support your initiatives through funding programs, workshops. We have to power skills so that we grow the industry the best way possible. In the next few weeks, we are going to send out a call for you to get some funding from Kenya Film Commission so that you can be able to tell your story. So please, if you plan to tell a story, please feel free to send out your application to Kenya Film Commission when you send out a call so that we can be able to work together in telling the African story the best way we can. Today, there is no barrier of you being able to tell your story in whichever language. All you need is to tell your story in whichever language. The African market alone is big enough to sustain your production. So let us not close the doors. Through this festival, next year, the 7th edition, I'm looking forward to see all the African nations being represented here. And given that there is an ease when it comes to the COVID protocols, let us not be afraid. Let's hold the guard and ensure that we protect each other. And as we do this, let us also go ahead and tell the stories. For the director of the festival, mine is to challenge you to encourage other directors to set up film festivals in the country. We have 47 counties. Each county should be able to have a festival. So if you are here and you can be able to set up a festival, please do so. The commission is out to help you do this so that we have film. Let us disrupt this country and disrupt the entire of Africa through film. For many years, most film professionals have been discouraged that the film industry or the screen industries doesn't pay. But the reality is, this is the best opportunity you can ever have as a profession. So let us encourage one another and champion the beauty of working the film industry, because film is serious business. With those very many remarks, thank you for listening, and God bless you. By ZP, though I should have disrupted myself earlier. Now it's my singular pleasure to take this opportunity to invite our chief guest, Dr. Donald Otoyo, to give his remarks. Karibu. When you see Dr. Otoyo, he is representing the Cabinet Secretary for Sports, Arts and Heritage, Dr. Amina Mohamed. Tumpigie makofi.
Allow me to disrupt COVID, now that you're in the mood of disruption. And I'm here today wearing very big shoes. And I'm glad my brother has started off the day, or is it the evening or the night, with some disruption. But my dear colleagues from government, CEO, KFC, CEO, KFCB, Kenya Cultural Center, my dear friend Kevin, all government officers present, our sponsors, Amnesty International, I may not remember all of them, French Embassy, for all those who believed in the creative sector, in the film sector, thank you for the support. Our dear organizers of this. We go back many years from the classroom setting, teaching music on my side and her teaching film, to start the narrative for sure. By being able to bridge the theory to the practice, being able to take the knowledge from the classroom to the industry. And today we are seeing this growth in this sector. Those are my words. not the words of my boss that I'm representing today. And I bring you greetings, ladies and gentlemen, from the Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Sports, Culture and Heritage, Ambassador Dr. Amina Mohammed, and the Principal Secretary for Culture and Heritage, Madam Josephta Mkobe. They would have loved to be here, but they could not make it due to other engagements beyond their control. But they've sent me today to bring to you their warmest greetings and to assure you of their support, to assure you of their walking with you through this journey. And we extend those greetings to our brothers and sisters from South Africa, from Uganda, from Tanzania. I had someone earlier on say Kisumu. From Kisumu, representing Kenya, and all of us from Kenya. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me, without much ado, to go straight into the Cabinet Secretary's message to you, and I seek your permission to be able to read you her message. Daring the uncharted to collaborate across the borders in matters film production, which for sure we have experienced today. I urge us all to take advantage of this so as to grow the creative sector in our country and in the continent. I further urge Kenyan filmmakers to work with the Kenya Film Commission in advancing our local film industry. The Commission has set up a film empowerment program that finances production of film products as well as supporting film festivals such as LIPFF. This, among other initiatives set up by the Commission, is a sure way of ensuring more authentic, competitive, and quality local content is produced, which promotes our cultures and values as a people. I wish you all a pleasant experience during this virtual screening of the festival and look forward to fruitful deliberations. Enjoy this edition, that is the 6th edition of the Lake International Pan-African Film Festival. Signed, Ambassador Dr. Amina Mohammed, Cabinet Secretary, Ministry of Sports, Culture and Heritage. Thank you very much. Hiyo iko kwa speech hiyo ni yangu.
Oh, you can sanitize. Thank you very much. I'm glad we mentioned the Cabinet Secretary's speech has said, as we enjoy this festival virtually, and some people are joining us virtually on our social media platforms, the LEC, and some people are joining us at the LEC International Pan-African Film Festival pages, that is on YouTube, of course, and also on Facebook. And if you're joining us virtually, don't feel left out. We appreciate you taking time to celebrate with us in building the film industry. But that said and done, we still have one more category, because it is in the African interest that we celebrate those who have gone before us and those who've taken time to invest into this craft we call filmmaking. So at this particular moment, we proceed swiftly to the Heroes Award, and I'd like to welcome Dr. Emmanuel Shikuku, lecturer at Kenyatta University, to read us the biography of our hero tonight. Dr. Shikuku. Zidi kumpigia makofi hadi afike.
My colleague and student, Kevin Kimani, all protocol observed, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Allow me to read the biography of the gentle person that LIPFF would like to honor as the legend. Thiongo